Oh, I have luck be a landlord off. Let me pull that up. Pull it aside.
Your gambling addiction. We're never taking you to Vegas.
Yeah, don't take me to Vegas. That's just a horrible idea.
Okay,
Or if we do take you to Vegas,
Besides,
just
Atlantic
take you to
City's
restaurants.
closer.
your bank card.
Wait, what was that, Holly?
He said, we'll take you to Vegas, but we're taking your bank card away first.
I'll just
Yes.
take him to Atlantic City. It's closer.
Or if we take him to Vegas, he's only allowed to go to the restaurants.
Oh my god, can you imagine all of us at like an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Oh God.
Whew.
Sorry, I was sitting there thinking about
Especially the ones that have the prime rib.
I was thinking more of the crab and lobster, but yeah.
That too.
Now we got him hungry.
No, I'm just picturing the look of horror on someone that works in a buffet's face if we all went there and started eating.
honk honk. Here we are. Like
We
those
come
sons.
in fat suits to just exaggerate.
And then start doing like they do in the second Nutty Professor, where they just start taking the whole trays out of the thing and taking them to their table.
Okay, we'd get kicked out for that.
Yes, you would. We definitely have to take Marcus with us because he would eat the heck out of some crab.
Well, if you've ever seen John Panette doing his stand-up when he's talking about going into a buffet,
Oh yeah, around the world in 80 buffets.
it's like kicks the door open. I'm hungry, and they're like, "Oh, he been here for 4 hours. You were supposed to eat and go."
Why you
Oh
get
my God.
spare ribs? You so big already. You should get broccoli.
Pull up Murgork. Oh, I'm hungry!
I can see
Everybody
Murgork ripping the buffet thing off the fucking floor, like unbolting it from the floor with just sheer force, and then just tilting it into his mouth and eating everything, including the plates and silverware.
Or he just sits down at the buffet and just like, oh, okay, where's yours?
Just pulls up a seat. Yeah.
Pulls off the sneeze guard.
No, he
Oh,
eats
wait.
the sneeze guard.
Don't know why this is here. It's in me way. Where's your good balls? Ruff, ruff, ruff.
And then he sneezes into the whole buffet right after he does that.
You got little David sitting beside him with a plate in front of him.
Marcus territory.
Sir, you've put food on that doll's plate. That's little David. He's supposed to be eating. You leave him alone. He's a slow eater. Yeah, that's right. I'm a slow eater. Sir, we can see your lips moving. You would like to see it if you couldn't see me lips moving, wouldn't you? That sounds like a threat. Well, it is.
As he clangs the cannon down beside him. Guy just walks back over to the other cooks and they're like, "What are you doing?" "I'm not going back over there."
Send the manager.
It's like, "Yeah, tell him to leave." "Fuck you, you tell him to leave. I enjoy breathing too much."
Just keep cooking. Maybe he'll go away.
That man put stuff in between two plates and ate it like a damn sandwich. Plate and all.
Telling you jack shit.
The only thing I'm telling him is asking him if he would like a refill on his drink.
Oh, yeah,
Like, I'll offer him an after dinner mint when he's done.
never done.
I gave him a bucket full of ice and put water in it. I ain't going over there again.
Murgork at a buffet is a very fun way to start the stream.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So you guys had climbed to the carriages, and they took off.
All right, we found a random noble out in the
Correct.
woods
Correct.
after we were attempting to do something really fun.
Crazy. Yes, fun. Fun too. But even I think it was crazy.
And it is it's a hell of a ride. Those of you inside the cart don't really get to see much. Those of you outside the cart, Holly, there are handles for you to hold on to. You're very thankful for them. Dave, you and Linwith are on the back and doing the same. Going from standing to sitting, back to sitting, trying to not be bumped up to standing again. And thankful you're holding on to stuff.
So thank God there are oh shit handles.
Yes. Very well mounted, too.
Where are the seatbelts on this thing?
Seatbelts? What are seatbelts?
When he told these guys to go, they went. I'm sorry, what was that, Holly? Hold on.
Out of curiosity, how's it like for those inside?
Well.
Much less bumpy. The cushions of the seats help out quite a bit.
But my head's stuck in Murgork's armpit.
I would not recommend that. You're gonna come out of that armpit without eyebrows.
You got to remember, he is wearing plate mail armor.
Thankfully.
You might actually get your head snapped in that instant. So you just know.
I'm not saying I want to have my head in his armpit. I'm just saying with the way we're going, it might end up like that. Because he's a big boy and we're inside of a carriage.
You're sitting opposite of him at best.
Amara picks up her book and looks like she's going to start reading. And the first 3 bumps, she kind of closes it, puts it away.
Hard to study on the road, isn't it?
Yes. Very much
From
so.
outside, you just hear.
Does no one bathe in Warhammer? That's mostly a human thing that they don't bathe. Also a dwarf thing.
Yeah, dwarves need all the weapons they can get.
Dwarves,
Dwarves
you need like a fucking power washing thing to be able to.
No, dwarves
You know.
bathe in Warhammer. They bathe in the light beard that humans make.
It's like, why do these dwarves smell like they're hammered 24/7?
Because most of them usually are.
They are.
It took y'all 4 days on foot, trudging in and around the forest to get to where you were.
Oh boy.
These guys are flying along through the day. When it gets nighttime, they will stop. Food is prepared. Tables are set down for people to eat. As soon as people are done eating, all of it's put back away, and you've got about an hour to just kind of relax and have it not sitting heavy in your stomach. Everyone's loaded back up, and they're not able to go at breakneck speed, but they are, with the lights and everything they've got going, they are moving through the night.
Hell yeah. Which is something that Judge cannot do. So.
Is anybody here Bonanza?
Which
We got
for-
to ride to pick a light with puss.
Dun 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 dun. Out my butt. Dun 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 dun.
But yeah,
We got to ride
some
to pick a little fight with rustlers. If
Maybe
anyone
able to
tries
beat
to
Judge
pick
back
us,
to
they better
Carroburg.
bite my ass.
For some people, like Ostara and Altrath and Linwith, they're having to find creative ways of getting themselves comfortable on the top to sleep.
I mean, yeah.
Those inside, it's easier to sleep.
Where is Murgork?
Say what?
Where is Murgork?
Inside?
And you said it's easier for them to sleep?
I hope he doesn't snore.
I can imagine
Oh,
him
yeah.
snoring, and it's like
I'm more worried
it's
about
like
him being flatulent.
it's like a fucking truck exhaust.
I mean, if he's flatulent, that's knockout gas. We'll be sleeping like babies.
No, that's not knockout gas. That's murder.
Just a cloud, just like a smoke.
It's like they open the doors in the morning, we just see this green gas cloud come out in the shape of a skull and crossbones. Look inside, and everybody except Murgork and little David are dead.
The only problem
Little
is
David's looking green around the gills.
Gwen's got a flaming staff.
Oh god, it just blow up. We just see a flash in the middle of the night. It's like, that can't be good.
Please don't do a Constitution roll to see if Murgort can hold the fart in.
Don't worry.
It would
This
never
is
occur
what
to him.
Murgork sounds like.
No, not King Ass Ripper.
Yeah, god.
There is a huge delay on teleport. Let me fix that.
We're not teleporting anybody.
I
No,
haven't
that is a
taken
spell
that
that
spell.
Oh,
I know.
teleport crashed. No wonder. Okay.
Okay, moving on.
Okay,
There
if
we
it can
go.
crash, I might not take that spell.
Oh, Steve, I posted that link I was talking to you about earlier.
Thank you very much. I might grab a couple of those next month.
Okay. So it will be 2.5 days to reaching the river. Most of you are tired. Actually, give me endurance rolls. Give me 2 endurance rolls.
Each?
Yes.
Okay.
2 endurance
Total.
rolls?
Yes.
Challenging.
Challenging.
1 fail.
Okay,
First
where's
one was
endurance
also a
under,
failure.
guys?
My
Endurance.
Wait, my target number's 26? Damn.
Endurance is under art.
Initiative.
Thank you.
Failed the first one.
It's also on the combat. It's also on the combat page.
Ah,
So
Oh, is it?
that's
Failed
my,
the second one.
Yep.
Failed both.
So I re-rolled my first one. And then let's see what my second one does. Oh, I succeed on both of mine. Not by much, but
You spend a point to
succeeded
succeed?
on my first try. I'm gonna suck at everything else tonight.
ooh, I'm re-rolling that. Okay. Re-rolling that one too. Hey, I got 8 more to spare.
My target number is so low that I'm just gonna accept my fate.
All right.
Is that bad of me?
No.
nah,
No.
just means you're gonna
Strengths.
means you're gonna need a chiropractor.
A chiropractor?
Chiropractor?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Sandy's not here to get the joke. Trance, an older lady, it's like, I gotta go to the chiropractor.
Okay.
That's what a vocal trainer should be called, a chiropractor.
I will remember that. I hope.
Probably not.
That's what it's called when your voice cracks during choir practice. Good roll. Couple of good ones. I'm not seeing any doubles yet. Oh, there's one.
Oh, there's several doubles. Or a couple of doubles in there.
Well, one of them was my failure, but I re-rolled that just to be sure.
Okay, so Idric didn't make any. And it looks like everybody else re-rolled theirs. If they failed.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Idric, you are exhausted.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if there is a condition called exhausted in here. Conditions. Bleeding, blinded, broken, deafened, entangled, fatigue. Fatigue, there we go. Alright, you failed both rolls, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you have 2 levels of fatigue. Jar has 2 levels of fatigue, and Linwith has 1, and so does Nibbles. Basically, with 1, you exhausted or stressed, and certainly in need of rest. You suffer -10 penalty to all tests. For those, you, being you and Jar, you're at -20.
Minus
You're also
20 on
both
every
grumpy.
fucking test?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Do I have any items that could get rid of exhaust? I have potion-wise. Let me see. I don't think so.
I was gonna say offhand, probably not.
We need
It doesn't
a
exactly
fucking
crop up
alchemist.
often.
We need an alchemist party member. Halifax? No.
Trust me, I would have thought of it if they had a. Well, they had another one. I was like, I want someone who throws bombs and potions, but yeah.
Alright. Those of you climbing Holly, you're the first one to see it. You can see people on the other side of the Carolberg side actually forming up in ranks as you guys come through the tree line and come to a stop.
Oh, they're forming up.
And then you can see the confusion across their faces.
Do we need to have Murgork level the cannon at them?
No,
The rest,
they're
Is
stopping.
it them?
the rest of you can come climbing out of the carriage and realize that the city's defenders on the other side are set like they're ready for, well, another attack. Looking at, well, yeah. Remember, Carlberg was attacked a while back, and y'all saved them.
Yep.
They're now looking at this
Massive
group
caravan.
that blasting out of the trees and everything, making a shit ton of noise. And they're all just kind of confused now, looking y'all's direction.
I think they realized pretty quick that, we're friends.
After a few minutes, they will recognize certain folk in the group, and there's a lot of folks that are waving. Oh, Mr. Idric, look, it's your David over there. Well, it's your David. He's.
David's here?
Let me guess, he's with the knights.
He is with the knights, and he is in full armor.
I'm very proud of him.
Kind of funny looking because
He's like
this,
elbow high.
this little guy on his little horse in full armor.
See a damn thing with your ass in the way.
Okay, Murgork, I think you need to take 2 steps to the right.
I didn't realize that my butt was in her. I thought she was in front of me. Poor Idric is leaning on the side of the cart. He has got this massively dark circles under his eyes.
Really. You had my accent there for a minute.
What?
He said, man.
He just looking an awful lot.
Jar, you okay?
I'll be fine after I have coffee.
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to Jar.
Yeah, just Not used to being thrown around like that.
Ooh.
Just
wait
think,
till
it
we
would have been worse if they were wyverns. You know.
they're all getting eaten and shit.
Head over to the defenders.
Yep.
Yeah.
They will throw ropes across to y'all's side so you can pull across a kind of temporary
Ferry?
bridge they've got. Kind of temporary bridge they've got. Actually, it would have been a ferry. Yes, you're correct.
Cool.
Once we get over, explain what's going on very quickly to them.
They look a little surprised. Well, they said that they were friends of yours.
Oh, bloody hell.
They made it here before us.
How long ago?
Hours.
They take the boats.
They took some boats, ma'am. Yes.
They take Katarina.
No, it's still sitting over there, ma'am.
We need to make best speed possible to Altdorf.
Tell me we have the cannons at least.
Of course we didn't fucking beat them.
I didn't think we would.
Well, we did narrow it to a few hours. Honestly, with the rate the carriages were moving, at the rate the Baron's carriages were moving, would we be able to get there quicker in that or on the boats?
At the rate they're moving, any of the road wardens that y'all came across would make y'all stop.
Okay.
I will shake
'Cause-
the noble's hand and all of his little dwarven gunmen. Thank them. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I ain't a great one for words, but thanks.
it was a pleasure meeting all of you, and Master Idric, I will be coming a calling and settle up on our account.
Sounds good.
Wave politely and start heading towards the boat.
Tell the Baron. Well, we'll tell the Baron if he sees the Graven anytime soon. Tell her Alterat says hello.
Well, I am sure she'll be arriving at least 2 of the parties I'm throwing, so I will make sure to tell her then.
I give him a small handful of, not a small handful, but a small bag full of gold, 187, and tell him it's a little something for him and his men to thank them for getting us here so quickly.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Great pleasure. He gives a slight nod to all of you. I hope everything
yeah.
works out well.
Oh god, Murgor's gonna try to hug little David.
The real one.
Yeah.
He walks over and he salutes little David and the knights. They salute him back. And they hand him a sandwich.
I just
Alterat will also salute them.
They will salute all of y'all. And there are 15 knights there.
Nice, they've
which-
been recruited.
You can tell the ones that are the squires, and David is not amongst the squires. He is actually part of the actual knighthood itself.
Wow.
He's smart cookie. Or he can hit something.
Well, you did say he's a good archer.
Hey,
His dad taught him
Jarwell,
before he died.
my dad taught me before he died.
Well, we have to go.
Oh, I know. We've got people to kill.
Did we happen to install any motors or anything on the boat?
I was going to say, is there any way we can kick this pig and make it go faster?
Yes, kick the Katarina, please.
I meant, let's see if Murgor wants to kick.
You watch me kick the boat.
My feet.
Elk thinks it'll make it go faster if I kicks the boat.
I mean, hang on the ledge and then kick it off like you're swimming. Wait, does he know how to swim?
Is the water deep enough to where he could drag us to give us a little extra momentum?
He would flip the boat.
He would
Maybe.
not do well. I don't think he would.
No.
He would.
I didn't think so either, but it was worth a shot.
I'm
No,
just
I don't have
hoping
that.
I just hope the note gets there so that they're at least somewhat ready for what's coming.
He's got a 72 in swim. Pretty good.
Yeah, that is pretty good, actually.
And a 23 in stealth.
I think
He
he's
got a
more
seven-
confident than
not
I
good.
am.
He's got a 72 in row, so he could row the shit out of this boat.
Ooh.
Row your boat.
Yeah, but he'd just be rowing on one side, so he'd be going in circles. It would take literally the entire crew to row opposite him.
Huh. It's like, okay, we're gonna do some math. Like, how many Steve Doors does it take to match his rowing ability?
They will get everything set and be underway in no time.
All
So
right.
they took boats. They didn't take our boats like they said they were going to?
They did not take y'all's boats. Well, y'all's boat.
We have two.
We only
Didn't
brought
both-
one of them, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check the boat, make sure they didn't leave any gifts.
The captain will tell you that he didn't let anyone on board.
Okay.
He
Good
said
man.
this ogre came up and said that he was he wanted to book passage, and I told him no. Had to wait for Master Idric. Well, I had to wait for my employer that I was supposed to be transporting him. He
I'm glad he's
seems
still alive.
upset, but he went off.
He seems like he would have been smart enough to not kill our captain because that would have made a spectacle in town and they would have known they weren't friends of ours.
Also, killing the captain of the boat is really stupid. The ship hands
give
can
him
only
that,
get
yeah.
so far. The captain, you need a captain.
Alright. Let's get moving.
Do we have any cargo on here that we can like offload, make it go a little bit faster?
There's no
Pirate would
cargo
take-
on the ship at all.
I was going to say the time it would take to unload cargo anyway would probably not be outweighed by the speed we would get.
Just throw it overboard.
Yeah, anything they had was sold before, and they've just been waiting for you. There was supposed to be some. The captain will tell you that there was supposed to be some cargo that they would be picking up in a few days, but you said this is important, so they're leaving.
I want to ask around. What were the kinds of ships that were stolen?
There weren't none stolen. He went up to a ship and talked to them, and
Shit, what was it? What kind of boat was it?
it's a small rivercraft.
Shit, they're gonna be ahead of us by a decent bit.
We keep talking.
In the immortal words of Bender, let's go already!
Yeah,
You
we'll go.
I kind of figured you guys were, on the way.
Yeah.
Any questions that were done around the dock were
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
when things
Like,
were.
while you're asking questions, I can be chivying these guys into preparing to sail, so.
Yeah.
So if they're on smaller vessels, that means they're gonna be by the time we get down the river, they're gonna be probably a few hours ahead of us. But yeah, let's go.
You know that it's going to take 8 hours to get to Altdorf. As long as nothing happens along the way, you'll make it there in 8 hours, which will be late into the night whenever you guys pull into port.
Wait, are we going against the river? I forgot.
I think
can't remember which way the River Reich flows. Let's see.
Lucy, by the way.
Hmm?
Ember's available on Switch.
Ooh.
I think it flows 2.
I wonder if there's
Altdorf.
crossplay.
For $5. No.
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 It's $5, so
Because it's coming down from the mountains.
yeah, interesting.
So yeah, it'll be flowing to to Altdorf from Carolberg.
We're at a slight disadvantage then. Yeah, let's go.
All right, everybody, keep your eyes peeled. Look out for any little presents left in the water.
Would they have depth charges? For mines?
No, but they could throw stuff in there that could cause damage to the ship and possibly breach the hull.
The Skaven have that kind of technology, but not anymore. Not
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about them putting gunmen along the river and taking pop shots at us.
We just get in the boat.
Well, that would take time for them to drop folks off, but yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
I'll give a gold to anybody who finds a trap before we hit it.
That's good motivation.
Crew, look at you. Hi, ma'am. You guys are not even on the river for an hour, and you look over, and Idric is out, passed the fuck out.
Finally getting that sleep.
Sorry, using nibbles as a pillow.
The caffeine. I almost said nicotine. The caffeine crash, I guess. Being exhausted, then drinking caffeine is just, that's always going to happen.
Yep. About 4 hours into the trip, you can see 2 boats ahead of you that have pulled off to either side. And they're running the River Warden's symbols on them. And the closer you get, you realize that they are waving for the ship to pull in.
Oh, Jesus. We don't have time for this.
Damn it.
We should pull in and at least talk to them.
Oh, I know. We've got to, but we don't really have time for this.
I say, would me standing on deck with my staff kind of
No,
waving
No.
at them?
don't threaten them. Shit. It's their job.
No. I'm not saying threaten them. I'm saying me standing on deck, making it look like we're on official Imperial business, as, I'm a bridesmaid.
They're bureaucrats. They
still
don't give a
They're
shit.
still gonna, yeah, they're still gonna pull us over.
They're river bureaucrats. Just
The quickest thing we can do is go over, talk to them, and get back on our way.
Edric, I'm
Okay.
gonna stand over
too bad
here.
I'm knocked out.
Oh God.
Captain, I'm gonna go stand over here and keep my mouth shut.
Yes, ma'am.
Bureaucrats. Let's see. Who would have any?
Are you
I'll
gonna go
talk
wake
to
up?
them.
Are you gonna go wake up Idric?
Probably better. Pour some more. I almost said cocaine in them.
It was nicotine, now cocaine.
Oh, I've been saying cocaine 3 times already.
All right, Idric, give me another endurance roll.
Oh boy.
Going to fail.
Yeah, he ain't waking up.
Okay.
Well, you can wake him up, but he is eepy sleepy boy and shuffling along.
At the well, honestly, that would be a 6, considering he's at -20 anyway. Instead of a target of 26, that would have been a 6. No, let him rest.
Yeah, it actually
He's not doing any of us any good in this condition.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have to either know us because of Karaberg or
I vouch for my business
Altdorf.
partner. Astara.
You're not helping the situation. Yeah.
Oh,
We're known in
Idric's
Karaberg and-
asleep anyways, so.
In Altdorf, so
Hop over to their ship when we get close enough.
The men look, well, the men are armed and ready.
Smile.
Yeah, Holly is not one you want charming.
How exactly can we assist the river watch?
We were told by a passing ship that there were some of the corrupted wood elves on the ships coming up behind them.
The corrupted wood elves are dead back in the woods. It says, my name is Altdorf. I have worked quite long and quite often with the witch hunters in both Karaberg and Altdorf.
Let me see.
And the Graven.
Yeah, that's a good one to throw in too, Dave.
What was that?
the Graven.
And the Graven.
Oh, and the Graven. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Graven.
He's like,
was formerly the Graven's champion.
Star in the background. And the Graven's champion.
oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. I've got a cousin who's one of the, I think, part of the witch hunter skills. He's spoken about you. Odd that someone would say that.
Well, considering they have ill intentions towards the city of Altdorf, it's not surprising. We're hot on their heels trying to stop them.
Well, if you give us a sec to look over your boat, we'll be done short and let you on your way.
Thanks,
Time is
come
of
on
the
down.
essence, gentlemen. Please, as quickly as you can.
They will go walking around and they will look at Linwith, and she just kind of is staring at them.
She's just grimacing the whole time, like, stop staring at me.
I'm guessing you would vouch for her.
Of course. She helped us dispatch the corrupted wood elves.
Oh, hey. I actually managed to smile nicely for once.
I was gonna say, is like you managed to get your tits kind of.
No,
Perked
she's
up.
actually not. She's actually not sighting down the barrel of the gun at them, and smiling. This time, she's actually just smiling at them. They'll look at you and smile and nod. What's wrong with this one? Pointing
Who
to
are you talking about?
the unconscious Idric.
Says that as Master Swifthand. The trip here was difficult. We covered much ground in a little over 2 days, and he did not fare as well.
Yeah, carriage
He'll be
ride.
fine once he gets some rest.
Carriage
Soft
ride
go
is no
fast,
fun.
You know?
No comments about how I'm like a nepo baby that can't handle any kind of hardship.
Also, you did the rest of it fine. It's just some reason the carriage was like, getting hammered by 3 dwarves.
Being a
Murdoch was
merchant,
breathing
he
in
is
his
not
face.
used to a lot of what we've been through.
All right, I am not seeing anything here that would warrant any issues. We will allow you to continue on your journey.
Aw,
Thank you.
thanks.
They will, split off on, go back, let you off on your ship. They'll go back to theirs. You'll see them dropping the chains they had into the water, because it looks like they had pulled chains up to make sure that if y'all started off, it would snag up the ship.
Jeez.
Yep.
They will let y'all go.
All right, continue onward.
We get out of earshot, and I say, oh, good, they didn't notice the sleeping Norsican.
Late that evening, you guys will arrive at Altdorf, pulling into the set of docks that are yours.
Do we smell smoke?
No. Nothing seems to be amiss. Stevedores come out and grab the ropes and tie the boats up.
Bard's been here the whole time.
I wonder who he's going to go after first.
Yeah.
Astara, you might wish to contact some of your less savory contacts and see if they know of Judge and his whereabouts.
Dougie.
Honestly, I think if he's going to target anyone first, he'd be trying to turn me in because you guys would probably be considered aiding and abetting a witch, so it would get all of us in trouble.
But you're licensed.
But
Yes,
you were,
but I
but
was
she was
still-
a witch
Yeah,
at the
but
point.
didn't start licensed.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, you can see all your guards there. One of them does come to greet you. By the way, by now, Idric, you are awake. You've been asleep for the whole 8 hours, so you're actually doing good.
Hell yeah.
I'll say probably feeling much better.
Thank you for
Rise
not
and
waking me
shine.
up.
Master Idric, good to see you, sir.
There's a bit of an emergency.
Really?
Yes. There's someone here to essentially... how should I put this? Destroy everything that I care about. Are there any strange happenings going on at the house or at Katarina's estate?
I was gonna say, oh god, they might start with Katarina.
I haven't. No offense, sir. We are here. We work for you. We haven't.
That's a good point.
We've seen Mistress Katarina a few times. She always comes by and she checks to see if there's been word of you or any of them. Let me see if there's sailors are on the ship. I think there's 8 sailors on the ship, Holly.
Alright. As we're pulling into harbor, I'm gonna give each one of them a gold for keeping a lookout. Since nobody found an actual trap and we didn't hit anything.
Listen, I'm feeling tempted to just run off to the house.
I mean, Katarina has her own guard detail, more than likely, but...
6.
Yeah, but
sailors
Judge may not come in saying, oh yeah, by the way, gonna kill you. Might show up and say, oh yes, I have word of Idric. I need to speak with you.
I'll say you need to check on your better half first.
Yeah. I'm off for the slums. I'll meet y'all back at the house.
Are you going by yourself, Holly?
I'm taking Nibbles with me.
Okay.
I guess me and
Do you-
Murgor might go back
if
to
you
the
want
house.
someone else to watch your back, I will go with you if you'd like.
You need to check on your wife.
Yep.
I was planning on it, but I don't think we need to split up too much.
Yeah.
Linwood looks at you. I will go with her.
All right, he'll nod to her.
He looks at Ostara.
Watch each other's backs.
Do you mind if I go with you?
No, it's fine.
Good.
Sorry.
The 3 of us can move quick.
Jar, you should go to the house with the others.
He's just kind of standing on the dock looking at the city.
Oh god,
looks
that's right.
And
Culture
looks
shock.
back at you.
Yep, culture shock.
Right. Yes. I'll go with the others.
Yeah, it
Oh,
smells
yeah.
Turn
funny.
around, give him a quick kiss, and then go running off.
Right. So those 3 are going off to the slums. The rest of the party is doing. Are they going off? Are y'all going off together? How are y'all doing things?
Okay, where is all that staying now?
She does have a house of her own.
We'll get to Idric's house first, make sure it's in order, and then I'm going to make best possible speed to her place.
Yeah, if it's okay,
Well,
I'll go with him. After
That's
that,
fine by me.
I want Damson. Okay.
There are there are guards at y'all's house. Part of the guys are here, which is kind of odd coming up and having two heavily armed and armored halberdiers at the front door.
One of two scenarios is going to happen. One, we're going to go to the house and Judge is like having a cup of tea with Damson. Or the same thing's going to happen with Katarina. I just have this feeling that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's going to be something like that, and we might have to end up fighting inside of the house. So,
So keep the big spells to a minimum.
As long as everybody's okay, we can get a new house.
that's the
If
sad
it's in
thing.
Katarina's house, go nuts.
That's the sad thing. I just got a huge injection of money. I could just buy another fucking house if we blow this one up.
All right.
And
Well, we probably still need to keep the house in one piece. The witch hunters and the city watch tend to look dimly on things like that.
yeah, we shouldn't cause a scene, at least.
You got to pick one. We're either going to blow it all the heck, or we're going to cause a
How about
scene.
this? Everything in the house is replaceable or fixable, but don't like let it spill out into the street.
Don't blow the staff up. How about that? Done.
Yeah.
Okay. Next
Okay.
meeting over.
They
Tell
will.
Murgorg not to play the Kool-Aid Man.
So Idric's going with us, I'm guessing.
They nod and pull the halberds up, and let y'all in. A very tired-looking old man shuffles to the front door. Master Idric, it is late. Word was received from the docks. The rooms are cleaned and good. I
So
do have.
They got our
There
message.
is a missive here that arrived 2 days ago for you, sir.
Oh boy. All right, let's see what it is.
Read it.
Ha ha, fooled you.
No, it's our own message that we sent.
Yeah,
No,
I was actually
it is
thinking that.
it is very nicely written. And it says, Master Idric, I believe when everything initially happened, we got off the wrong foot.
Oh fuck you.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow this to continue on. I have news, or I have
I have news.
I have some of the I know some of the things that you and your companions have been doing, and I'm sure certain members of the Empire would appreciate knowing this. And it is signed, the ex general.
Ex-general, what do you
P.S.
mean?
The guy that used to be in charge of Murgork's unit.
Yeah, it's a scuzz bucket.
And it says, P.S. Here is where you shall meet me. What letter?
So can I burn him now?
Sure.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind. That's right. I keep forgetting. You guys did some very twisted shit early on.
Not really. Not terrible, but like
Dude, you took assassination for hire jobs.
Yeah, but it got us good in with the grabbing.
No, not those. The one where the guy was attempting to arson his place.
Oh.
I'm a fucking merchant prince. Who cares?
The job I told you I wanted nothing to do with.
Oh.
But you got a good sword out of it, and you made a good friend.
Actually, I've gotta take I gotta piss. I will be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then that's fine.
The stutter,
then-
stutter, stutter, B.
We will switch scene over to Ostara, who is moving through the lower wards of Altdorf. And it honestly feels like you're being watched the entire time. Oh, hold on. We lost somebody.
Who'd we lose?
Let's see. Me. Lucy. That's weird.
Yeah, he's completely. We lost him completely.
I wonder if his computer might have reset.
Little Bug decided to get even for Love and
Coffee.
There
Did
he
Lord
is.
get you the coffee?
No, my apparently Discord just disconnected because I was listening to the stream, and that's how I knew that I got disconnected because I heard someone call my name.
Oopsie.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Ostara and Linwith and
Nibbles.
you and Linwith aren't making much noise. Nibbles is making some noise coming through here.
Clank, 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 clank.
I thought it was gonna be like,
Um,
wow, we fed him some kibble. Who fed him the kibble?
I'm back.
Welcome back. But yeah, walking, the three of you moving through here, it really feels like you're being watched the entire time.
I mean, I don't feel like that's unusual.
It's not unusual.
I mean, this place and what Nibbles is wearing, what you and Linwith have for weapons that are showing. Yeah. All right. So where are you heading?
Do we see anybody?
Give me perceptions. Unless I need you. Thank you, so I can perceive. Perception. Yes.
Anything happened while I was gone?
No, we lost Steve for just a short amount of time, but we switched over to
Ostara team.
Ostara team, yeah.
Team sneak and sniff.
I knew this was going to happen after I rolled those 2 endurance.
Well, that's another drink for me.
Not a problem.
2. Linwood got a 66.
Ooh.
Okay. Are you looking for anybody in particular, or
Just looking for anybody I know. So I can, ask questions, ask after Hammer.
yeah, you see a little kid. Excuse, can I have some coin?
Yeah, where's Hammer?
Oh, the kid kind of stands up, and you're realizing it's a halfling standing in front of you. Oh, he readjusts his hair and kind of scrubs his face, and you're looking at Mouse. Oi, Mr. Sarah.
That's what he here instead of at the
A
house.
little bastard.
Sneaky little shit.
That's what we pay him for, right?
Yeah.
He's not supposed to do it to us.
I may have so Miss Dempson is she made some damn good pastries and tots and some other things, and I think that she was supposed to be doing something with them, and well, let's just say me got a better grip of me, and I ate them all. So out kind of seeing if I can gather a bit of coin. He rubs 2 gold coins together to see if I can, buy the stuff that she used and replace it and just let her make it again.
Dang. He ate it all.
I mean, it was only 3 dozen of stuffage, so then I ate them all.
Jeebus.
She bit her cast iron pan.
Wow.
I think that kind of went bad on that one, Mum. So I moved out as quick as possible to try to see if I could get some more money to get the things, and then bring them in, and probably, hopefully,
Live.
not have her cut off me wee little dangly bits. So,
You're supposed to
He-
guard the house.
Mums, there's armed men at the house.
Yeah, but you're
There's-
better at finding people sneaking than they are.
Mums, Master Idric hired someone to watch the house.
Who else did we hire?
And he is doing everything. Let me see if he can pull this off. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where are you, allies? Moose. There you are. What is charm? What is a charm? Nope.
Oh.
He fails big time on that one.
Have you seen him?
I have, Mum. He's watching the house. Master, I with Master Idric's permission, hired Hammer to watch the house.
Has there been any word about a new half ogre in town? New ogre in town.
No, Mum. That's not something that most folk be talking about. I mean, you can't tell one from the other.
You would be able to tell this one.
And you hear a woman's voice from the alleyway back behind him. And what if someone could tell you about the ogre?
I look up.
Whoever it is in the darkness of the alleyway, and there's very little light around. She is doing a really good job blending in.
If it's the ogre I want, I'll pay 10 gold.
50.
30.
You and your people can do 50 gold.
Better be some good info.
I mean, I can, but the reason I can is because I don't spendthrift it.
30 gold, then fine.
That's the spirit of Stera.
Money first, information afterwards. You're one of those that might just decide that I'm not going to pay, that you're not going to pay.
And your information might not be what I'm looking for. So give me the information, and if it's the ogre I'm looking for, then I will pay. I mean, you know where I live.
Large, white, highly intelligent. To the point that he scares many people. Arrived in town maybe 4 hours ago. And has been busy.
She'll pull out the money.
A dark-skinned elven hand reaches out from the alleyway to take the money.
What's he doing? She'll hand the coins over. What's he doing?
He has met with the witch hunters. Then he has spoken to several mercenary units in town.
Do you know where he is now?
Unfortunately, that I don't. There's limits to what all I can see in town.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Thank you.
And you can tell that she has moved back into the alley.
Oh boy.
Can I ride the dog back home, Bum?
You can convince him.
But he's such a good boy, Mum. He just do that.
So he's only talked to the mercenary bands and the witch hunters.
He licked inside me mouth, Mum. Blah.
That she knows of.
Wow.
Which, if she's already gone to the witch hunters, things are going to get interesting for me.
I'll just walk home, Mum. I'll meet you there. And he goes running off.
Well, it depends on what he told the witch hunters.
Well, the thing is that you only ever used magic one time, and we killed all the witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Well, to be fair, those witnesses were Skaven, so
No, those ones were bandits. There was a 50-50 chance of it being Skaven.
oh, that's right, the bandits.
yeah.
Well,
All the
you
way-
no, that's
one-
right. You didn't use magic on the rat ogre.
Nope.
Nope, you never used magic as a witch. You had access to it, but you only used it in, like, a bit of desperation, and then you surprised all of us.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was when we were in the sewers.
Yep.
What did you say, Holly? I
Bandits.
thought I heard you say something.
Same difference.
Bandits. Yeah. Bandits, Skaven, same difference. All right.
Stabbing.
Are you heading back to the house now?
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
start running that way.
Switching back to the house.
Well, the bandits actually have a little bit of honor.
Do they?
They had enough
More
honor
so-
to die with
More
dignity.
more so than the Skaven.
Like I said, they at least had enough honor to die with dignity. Even if one of them
Damsel
did
will
die
come.
in the soup.
And don't get me
Damsel
wrong,
will come.
I like the Skaven, but still.
Damsel will come stomping around the corner, pan in hand.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I hide behind Murgort.
Master Adric, it's good to see you, sir.
Damn.
Mouse isn't with you, is he?
No, he's not.
Oh,
Is he
alright.
not here?
No, sir, he's not.
What did he do? You sound very agitated whenever you say his name.
I had made a bunch of cakes and cookies and pies about to try to brighten spirits of the folks that works for you. That little bastard, he comes in and eats it all. A
Ooh.
cake, 3 pies, and about 6 dozen little tarts and cookies.
Goodness.
Goodness.
The fact that he run out of here, I'm quite impressed with. But yeah, I comes in and he was looking at his fingers, all the rest of it's gone, and the little bastard went running out.
Dude.
Hmm.
She looks at her pan, bit me damn skillet before I said anything to him.
It was that one moment of hesitation that kept you from smacking him with it.
You look
Well,
afraid, boy. What's the matter? Master, Matrix, sorry. Not boy.
So, have there been any talking ogres, like, not like Murgork, but like intelligent ogres coming by the house?
She stops and looks at you. Sir, they all talk. Not very well most of the time, but they all talk.
Sorry, the situation's a little urgent, so, slip of the tongue.
No, there's been another ogre that's come by the house. He's, well, a little bit more intelligent than Murgork, but, believe he's Master Hammer. You hired him about a week ago.
A week ago, he wouldn't have been here.
Yeah.
So this might be another ogre.
He had a paper with your signature and all that right from him. He's come in and looks about the house, looks around, checks windows, checks outside. He didn't stay in the house, but he does do regular check-ins on the house, so.
I will remind people that at least I know Altdorf and someone else have met Hammer.
I think it was Gwen.
Oh yeah, because I accidentally threw a bolt at him.
Yes.
It was an all-bath shop.
Oh, not that one.
But you said this was a week ago, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Whew. If it was within the past, 6 hours, it would be a lot different.
No, there's been nobody here. No, well. Miss
Unpleasant
Olvath.
ogre in town. Spit it out.
Miss Olvath came by earlier, and she's upstairs, but there's been nobody else here that's come by.
Oh, that saves us a trip then, because we were going to visit her next. Okay. Whew.
So Altdorf is going upstairs.
Pretty much. Once he's certain everything down here is secure as it's going to get.
Alright, so I'm gonna... Okay, since it would be a lot of explaining for me to just sit here and tell Dams and everything, I'm just gonna say I explained the whole situation to her.
She'll stop you at least once, go get some drink, bring you some tea.
Some cocaine.
Yeah.
Couple of scones.
Ooh.
I steal his scone.
Smacks your hand with a spoon. There's more in the kitchen. Go get yourself some then, boy. Jeez.
Yes, ma'am.
Stealing a man's spoon. What's the matter with you?
I've been in the woods.
When you come back, I'll put you some tea. Now this Judge, he sounds like a right nasty fellow.
It's an understatement. You should have seen the horrible things he did to those, did to all those innocent people in the woods outside of Caroburg.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, yeah. It's
But
pretty,
with
pretty grisly.
With my weak constitution and all.
There's even a good chance that he's fallen, so...
Altdorf will raise an eyebrow at the weak constitution line. Look at her and go, really?
She smiles at you and sips her tea. You're gonna sit down and have some tea in school. You're gonna go upstairs and go kiss your wife. You standing there looking at her like that, boy. I'll take my pan to your backside.
I have a question.
He nods, comes over, kisses her on the forehead, and heads upstairs.
What's your
Dodges
question,
the
Ellie?
pan.
Jar doing through all of this?
Jaw drop, just kind of trying to
Process.
take stuff in. Yes. Yeah, he really is.
So
It's-
yes. After this, we're going to. Although we're not going to make it look like it, everybody that's guarding the house is going to be on like high alert. Like, yeah, Idric would say that, but you know.
Master Adric, who's this young man right here? Boy, you ain't shut your mouth. You drive flies in that way.
Star Wars got a boyfriend.
Are you kidding me? Is she married to this one? No, ma'am.
I'm
Oh, he
not
can
quite sure what the
speak.
relationship is, but he's with us. This is the first time he's ever been in a city.
What, you live out in the woods, boy?
I mean, yeah, he did. He just kind of lived out in the woods. It was a small village, but this this is the farthest anyone in his village has probably ever gone. Other than like grandma, I think. That's the only person I ever suspect like going out anywhere. But, you know, when she was younger.
Gotta kidnap a few of them every now and then to bring them into the city and just watch.
You gotta sit down, boy. You're just gonna stand there. Sorry, ma'am. I'll sit down. Yeah, there you go. Have a nice cup of tea and have a scone. The scone, boy. That's what those little triangle things are. That's a scone. He picks it
Oh
up.
yes,
and
he's probably never seen a scone before.
It's not. It's not going to poison you. If I had learned to poison you, I'd have done it before you walked in the door. Wait, what? It's all right. Just sit down.
He's just processing. She's saying words really fast, man.
Yes, he is an honored guest.
Yeah.
Actually, he's probably thinking, how the hell is she going to poison me before I come in and she even knows I'm here?
Yes. His brain is trying to wrap around the things that she has just said.
It's like, what day of the week is it? How can you tell? Is it time for my bath?
I'm trying to think, what else do I need to say to her? I do have a request regarding Mouse. If he shows back up, which there's a chance he won't. But
What is that, sir?
for you to accept his apology, if he does apologize.
He's gonna bring back money.
All right. If that's in what you want, I'll take his apology.
Thank you very, very much.
If he doesn't apologize, I suggest one threatening swing with the pan. He might get the message without you having to hurt him.
I won't say anything if it comes to that.
Oh, you're such a dear lass. I swear. They make you one of them high pyromancers, and you become some sweet things. A threatening swing with the pan.
I must have gone gentle in my age. Normally I would have told you to beat him senseless with it.
Oh, don't you worry me none. That's what's going to happen.
I would expect
Dave.
nothing less.
But yes,
Dave,
all
you
I
get
ask is that if he does apologize, please accept it, because he probably misses being here.
Fine, I'll take his apology. Don't you worry, you none. And then I'll beat him. Dave, you make it
Yeah.
upstairs. Open up the door, and there is definitely something small on the other side of the door, and it kind of clinks and rattles whenever you open the door, and you hear this distinctive sound of the hammer being cocked back on a pistol.
Fuck.
Mm-mm.
Kinky?
Is that any way to greet your husband?
I could have shot you.
But you didn't.
You're right.
Oh boy, she's seen some shit. Okay. I had a feeling.
Yeah, she saw Murgurk try to crash through the window or the wall.
She's still
He's like, "Are
traumatized
you-
by that.
He's like, "Are you aware of some of the conditions of what's going on?"
There have been some odd things that have been going on the last 4 days.
Share
And
with me.
earlier, there were people around the house that I didn't recognize, and I figured it would be safer being here than home.
You figured correctly. He will come over, push the gun to the side, and give her a hug.
That's a nice dwarven pistol.
Broker, by the way.
He will just look at it and raise an eyebrow.
I buy and sell weapons. I'm going to
This is
keep some of the better ones for myself to make sure I'm well taken care of.
He says, "I'm sure your parents would be thrilled," and he'll give her a slight grin.
Oh, I'm sure they wouldn't. He smiles and gives you a hug and kiss.
Amanda.
He says, "So what's been going on the last 4 days?"
Odd requests from different mercenary companies. Odd mercenary companies showing up. Some that just have a odd, just a weird feeling about them.
He says, "We ran
And-
afoul of a mercenary leader while we were in the north."
Earlier today, they reminded me of bandits, but they were too well disciplined. They stood out because of how disciplined they were.
He will bring her up to speed on the situation. Everything that happened with Judge, the fact that they encountered the little village that they basically defended, the fact that they did find and dispatch the
Hello, Chloe.
corrupted wood elves.
She
What was
is
it- what was
jaw
that, Isaac?
dropped. He said hello, Chloe.
Oh,
She just showed up.
well, hello to Chloe.
That's what he likes to say. Just to pick on everybody. That's how I appreciate you.
I like playing with a rubber
Yeah.
band. I'm sorry.
You got to do some more there. You're short. There you go.
Who are you calling short?
Boog. She is just jaw dropped. So this is going to take a while for you to explain this to her. All right. So again, we switch back to outside with Ostora and Linwith and Nibbles heading up to the house. You can see that
Damn it.
there is a group of people heading towards the house also. And you are fairly certain of one of them being a witch hunter.
Do they look like they're coming in with their pitchforks?
The 8 of the people with him look like guardsmen.
Oh, not good.
Do I know a faster way of getting into the house?
Yes.
Then these guards are going to get to.
Yes.
Alright, I go that way.
Okay. You and Linwith are attempting to pry open a window. You might not want to be doing that. So I'm gonna have to beat you somebody if you keep it up.
Hammer?
Ustara, what are you doing trying to break into your own house?
We got witch hunters coming at the front. Witch hunter
Oh.
and guards.
Hold on, then. He pulls out a couple of tools, sets them under the window. Those that are downstairs can give me perception rolls. Hard.
I'm downstairs.
You are.
Oh, that was fuck. I didn't do that right. Let's see. Perception. Hard.
Oh.
I got it.
Hey, you still got it.
I failed.
I'm doing that again.
How's the game going? The game's going into a scary route. The two things I was the most concerned about was the well-being of, like, Damson, and also the witch hunters.
Forget it. Idric got it. That's good enough for me. I hope.
And he got it with 3 successes.
Wait.
Yes. That would be Matthias. Matthias Hubkind.
Okay,
Is the
we've
witch
got a
hunter
long
we've dealt
history
with
with
before?
him. Yes.
Yeah.
He came to our aid at least once.
Mm-hmm. And you guys originally helped him with the
Rat ogre.
rat ogre and also the ghost. Way back when, during the trials with the Graven.
Matthias might actually listen to us.
Okay. Idric, you swear that you heard a window open.
Oh, and of course I'm me, the paranoid one right now. Here's the fucking window open.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
I immediately go to the window. What?
Oh, fuck, the dog is pacing.
All right, I'll take him out just a second.
I'm assuming it's like this window, right?
Hold on, let me look at the.
No, because I'm seeing my Matthias up there.
It's because
Yeah,
that's where I just had him set.
Okay.
Matthias up on the second
But
floor.
you also have to remember it's Astera and
Linwith.
Linwood that are at the window.
This is here.
Oh, it's the dining room window. Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing 3 mornings in a row.
Oof. No sympathies.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm getting paid a little extra, but still.
Hey, a little extra money in your pocket's always nice.
All right. These two
I don't have
over
to stay
here.
for the full 16 whatever hours.
All right,
Oof.
let me take the dog out, and I will be right back. And
Okay.
we'll carry on from here.
While he's gone, I'm gonna hit the restroom myself.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be bad for me to hit the head. Okay, luck be a landlord.
So Star trying to climb in the window right there. We doing the pokies?
Yeah. Milk. Goldfish. Beer. 3-sided die. Jellyfish. Guillotine. Billionaire. Cat. Present. I don't like present, but it's the only good one there.
What's wrong with crows?
crows take away money every free spins.
Okay, that's fine. I just like crows.
Crows are cool.
My left hand is completely out of commission, as my cat is using it for a pillow and is refusing to give it up.
Watering can. Bubble. Coconut half. These all kind of suck. Shiny pebble.
Ooh.
Fuck. Oh, these are really bad. Banana. 5-sided die. Ninja. Seed. I turned into a peach. That's good. Pufferfish. And then I immediately get rid of the pufferfish.
Alright, he's on his way back.
5-sided die. Seed. Of course it turns into a fucking flower. Oh, I didn't mean to. Skip.
Stood up and shook my leg, and I think I heard it pop about 3 times. It was like... It's like, what am I, a transformer?
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Hey!
Fuck's sake.
Making things hard to Lulu for everyone. All right, I am back.
Yay!
Let's see.
I haven't heard from
Okay.
Lucy.
Say what?
I have not heard from Lucy.
Did he
Arisen
go?
Pyro. Did he?
He went potty.
You got planning to do.
Pinata.
Piñata.
Please, I want a baby in the next one. Nope, no baby.
Oh,
A what?
excuse me? Excuse?
Is Idric buying a child on the black market? I feel like Idric's adventures could turn out to be like I haven't seen Always Sunny, but the way you've described Always Sunny, like the gang picks up a baby.
It's always sunny in Altdorf.
Yes. Just like, what the heck? And they were gonna hold. Where were they gonna put it? It was really dumb. It was like Santa Monica or something, and they were like, What's wrong with you? Put it in Philadelphia. God, what? Okay, that's gonna drive me crazy. Now I gotta check out.
It was originally going to be Always Sunny in Santa Monica or whatever.
Come on, Lucy, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna go potty then real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Watch him show up like 5 seconds.
It's supposed to be Los Angeles. That'd have been something.
It would have.
Sorry, what did I come back to?
Nothing.
You were correct. 5 seconds. There we go. We were waiting for you, and then Holly decided that she had to go potty. So
Timing. That's part of it.
Yeah, I had to go up 2 flights of stairs instead of 1.
oof.
Oh,
Nothing terrible, but, enough to add about an extra 30 seconds to a minute to my time.
that had me about an extra minute of wheezing.
No, it was more of a case of because of the weight I've lost, my pants keep trying to fall down. So I had to go down the stairs slow so I didn't fall.
I promise we'll buy you a belt.
I'm here.
Belts don't
Okay.
work. Remember, like you, I look like a frog wearing pants. I have to wear suspenders.
To me, I feel like I have an ass crack that's like 2 inches longer than everyone else's.
Well, you're also
Okay.
about 3 inches taller than everyone else.
All right, Edric, you heard noise coming from the dining room.
I immediately rush to the dining room.
I
Okay.
guess I'm following.
I'm behind them.
Combat.
So
Channeling.
All right, Ostara, you are in the room, and Linwith is on the outside, pushing on Nibbles as he is trying to climb through the window as the door to the dining room comes slamming open.
Who goes there? Oh wait, it's just you, Ostara.
I'm pulling on his front legs and just turn and stare at the door.
Why are you entering through the dining room window? What is there something wrong?
Judge talked to the Witch Hunters Guild. Matthias is on his way up to the door with some guards.
Oh
He's
boy.
also been talking to mercenary companies, but
Oh boy.
Hopefully, Altdorf and I can talk to the guards and the witch hunters. Otherwise, we're gonna be within melee range.
Nibbles is pushed in, and so is Linwith.
Be sure to close the window behind you.
The window closes behind them. You can hear somebody on the outside doing something. There's a very massive figure on the outside messing with the window.
she calls through the window. I owe you.
Just tell Master Isaacs and he'll add it to my pay.
All right. If the witch hunters are here, I kind of probably would want to be further away from them, right? Right.
There is a sound of the ringing of the front door. Altrath can hear this upstairs. He has finished explaining everything to Alvath.
Should we have Gwen go upstairs? It might seem suspicious.
I was thinking, don't be too conspicuous and just go hide behind Murgork.
I was thinking, it would look best if it didn't look like Gwen had anything to hide.
But at the same time, there's a chance that they'll just snatch her.
They might shoot first, shoot some more, and then when everybody's dead, ask a few questions.
Why don't
Doubtful.
Why don't we all go sit in the drawing room and let the butler show them in?
If that's what we're doing, I'm going to sneak back here and grab a snack before Murgork eats everything. Okay.
Come on, Niblet.
Niblet.
We'll head to the front door.
And I will too, since, it's my residence.
Well, y'all will definitely beat the old man there before you'll make it to the door before the old man does.
Yeah, because it's late. I forgot it was that late at night.
We're not. I know, Chloe. I don't like answering doors either, but you have to sometimes.
I feel weird.
For some reason, we have that really ancient butler, like it's Lara Croft and Tomb Raider.
Oh, they added an Easter egg with that butler. You can lock him in the freezer. They made it
That's
to where
just mean.
if you lock that butler in the freezer and you come back, he's a solid block of ice. In the remaster.
God.
Because that was something that everybody did back in the day. So they were like, "Fuck it, let's reward people to do this."
It takes a lot of effort.
It does, because that butler's slow as shit.
But yeah.
You could just fire him.
No, you have to torture him.
Retire him. I mean,
You open the door, and Matthias is standing there. He's got a rolled up parchment in his hand.
Hey neighbor,
Master-
how's it going?
Master Adric.
Matthias.
Master Altrath. I apologize for this late hour, but these are things that must be dealt with immediately.
Oh, and these things are what exactly?
Charges of heresy.
And these are serious charges.
They are.
Says, and these charges are brought against who specifically?
Gwen, unfortunately.
He'll reach out a hand. It says, "May I see them?"
Of course. He'll hand them to you.
Okay, look them over.
They are charges against Gwen. What her title? Gwen. Where is she? There you are. Messing with the character sheet for a minute there.
Not a
Steve.
problem. I have it closed. Well, not closed, but minimized, so I can't see what you're doing.
Master Pyromancer, Gwen. It says that she is was performing heretical actions, has killed several people with foul magics.
He'll raise an eyebrow to this.
Are we allowed to confront the witnesses in this?
Not with
Yes, he says, "I believe the accuser should be made to step forward, shouldn't they?"
Of course. I figured we'd come and talk. That's why I came. You men just go
Okay.
ahead and stand out. You men just go ahead and stand outside. You
He'll hand the
short-
parchment
Stand
back
back.
and shake Matthias's hand.
Is that dog okay?
Yes, that's Finn. He's trying to egg on Matt.
Oh,
He's like, play
Yeah,
with me, sissy.
He's he wants her to
Dramatic.
play, and she's like, "I don't want to play."
So I was right. Play with me, sissy.
It's like, wow.
Your nibbles.
Dibbles rolling around the floor making noise like that. I don't know whether think that's cute or be scared.
Add a, yeah, I was about to say it's like add like about 2 octaves lower, just like it's like, is your dog
Honestly,
okay?
I thought it was Little Bug complaining about going to bed.
That's like 3. That's like an octave higher. Like
It's nails on a damn chalkboard. He's sitting right behind me.
I'm sorry. It shouldn't be as funny as it is because of your inconvenience. But
Oh no, it's
hilarious.
funny. I mean, I'm chuckling over here, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's just Jesus, you little go somewhere else.
Y'all take Matthias back to the sitting room.
Yeah,
yeah, it's
We
like
give him the specialty.
do we trust him enough
Matthias
to
is
tell
still,
about the
Matthias is still a friend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could have barged in with the guys, but he's come in on his own to speak with us. So
When we're at the door, do I recognize any of the guards with him?
No, you don't recognize any of these guards.
Go figure.
But I mean, after what had
a
happened,
lot more
here,
guards
there
than
are-
witch hunters.
Yeah, there are a lot more guards now than there were before, and a lot of new ones.
Oh, good. So it's like if I look at them crossways, they might pee themselves.
They do just kind of give you a nod. Well, let's go ahead and get this business done and over with. Gwen, you're being accused of heresy. practices as a witch, and the death of several folks with dark magics.
And who might those folks be?
Children and some staff.
Hmm.
Children, weird.
It seems you burned the place down.
Well, there was a fire at the boarding school that I was attending. I will not deny that fire did occur. As I know, they have never found out the cause.
It seems that someone has come forward stating it was you.
I trust
How
they have
unusual.
Highly convenient.
Looks over to us. What was it? Because Lou didn't hear that. What was that, ma'am?
I trust they have proof.
They said they did, which is why the witch hunters spoke to me. The headman himself sent me, go and look into this. Make sure you ask all the right questions.
Saltspire runs the fucking witch hunters in Altdorf, confirmed.
Oh yeah. He's also the one that oversaw the marriage between Alvath and Alterath.
So, I myself came to speak with you.
Well, I appreciate the fact that you took the time out of your day to address this personally. But, I am aware that, given these charges, you would have been well within your rights just to send in the troops and haul me away or even execute me on the spot.
Word has not been. We have not spoken with the college yet. That is part of. It's part of my duty, ma'am.
Chloe, you're very funny, by the way. Sorry. The only people we could trust is Murgork and Gary, but Gary's dead. So.
Yes.
Everybody's dead, Dave.
So, it is accusing you of being a witch. You were an unlicensed witch. It says that you made your way here and, well, the rest we all know. You and your companions are heroes of Altdorf. And the Grand Inquisitor knows this. Question is, the charge of you being a witch, do you agree to this or do you disagree? You are a licensed mage now, man, and one high in the college. There may be some things that they can take care of.
Now,
I say this because you are all my friends. You have helped me and the witch hunters greatly, and you have helped the city. If you were a heretic, you would not have done the things that you have done.
I believe I can shed some light upon what is going on.
I wish someone would.
I'm going to tell him a story about what's been going on.
Roll for tall tales. Yep, there we go.
He did.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
He even got a
And that's
critical
a drink of
success.
beer for me.
I think critical successes only matter in combat, but
No, not really.
Yeah, because critical success is also
no,
ensure
they
that
don't matter
I-
when you're defending. Yeah, that's what it is.
but
I will regale him with a story of everything that happened up to this point since we last were in Altdorf.
okay, but quick out of character question to the party. Do we believe that we could trust him enough to know that there was a time when I did not have control over my abilities, and
No,
there is speculation?
No.
Honestly,
No.
none of us know that about you. I mean, the one time we saw you use magic, before you became a mage, you seemed to be in control of it. So none of us knew it was wild. We
Mhm.
thought you had the gift, and we're heading towards the college to begin with. So if any of us are questioned, that's what we'll know.
Mhm.
I mean, honestly, from the beginning, if I remember correctly, you did state to people that you are, looking to get to the big city to get to one of the colleges.
Yes, you never came up and said, "Oh, by the way, I'm a wild mage who's going to blow up houses by mistake," or anything like that.
just like being a witch implies that you deal with like Dar and stuff as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, which you didn't. You were, if anything, a hedge mage.
Who cast dagger.
Well, no, basically, a hedge mage is the equivalent of a witch that doesn't deal with Dar. The hedge mages can live long lives away from the Empire and be perfectly okay. Now, granted, if they're seen by a witch hunter, they will be brought in and questioned, and if they're found to be wanting, they'll be taken out and eliminated. Otherwise, they might be turned over to the college to better prepare them for use of magic.
Yeah, you didn't
Oh.
even get to arcane magic witchery, did you?
I don't think so. I think we actually decided to promote. I think we actually did the whatchamacallit. I think we.
All
I
you
think
really,
we did
it seems like, if I remember correctly, all you really did was worked on your sword skill for the most part until we actually got to the big city and you could actually get to the Mages Guild and start
Yeah.
training in the college.
Yeah, because all I ever used was basic petty magic, which is not considered
Right.
witchcraft. So let's see. Arcane magic witchery. But it scrolled on me.
Sorry, that would be me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I literally just had it lined up.
It's like,
You don't even have any of the spells. So,
Yep.
And which you
Your
actually
basic-
made it to second level witch, but you never took any of the magic. You've got
Okay.
arcane magic, but you don't have any of the spells.
And plus, you're so far down fuck it, I can never pronounce that. You're so far down the fire
Actually-
magic tree that there's no way you would ever be able to channel anything Dar related.
Mm-hmm. So, with acknowledging that I did have talent, and that was why I came to the city to become a mage, would that be far enough to? Would that be enough to kind of explain away the accusation?
I wouldn't bring it up at all right now.
Okay.
what do you
you
think?
might
Because-
bring it up before the Grand Inquisitor if it comes to that,
Yeah,
but
But
then
don't
only
bring it up
because you don't lie to the Grand Inquisitor.
They can smell it on you.
Well, if you lie to the Grand Inquisitor and get caught, that's pretty much it. Any chance you had for a good resolution is out the window.
yeah, they'll execute you. All right.
Okay. But I can, in honest and good faith, say that I refute the charges of being a witch or of heresy. Because
And
like,
you could, you might actually be able to tell Matthias without him going ape, but he would have to report it.
yeah.
And I'd put him in a tight spot.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, and we
don't-
don't want to do that to him.
Don't. It's not worth the paperwork.
Exactly. That's why I was asking, is this something that should be addressed now or sit on it?
Sit on it for now.
Don't acknowledge it until we have to.
I mean, the only thing you could say is you thought you had talent. That's why you came here to become a mage to begin with.
Hmm.
First, we're going to explain that, hey, somebody's got a grudge on us, and trying to
Well,
get us
that's
all
what
in
the whole
trouble.
story is about. The whole thing with Judge, everything that happened, the run-in with his man, and everything, every heinous thing that guy had done, and the fact that we took him out, and Judge is taking it personally.
We should also point out that, like, wait, should we point out that there's a chance that he's turned? But the thing is that we learned that from a fucking witch. We
Well,
probably should.
Well, based on his actions,
we
kind of
heard
give
that
an
from a hedge
indication.
mage.
You have
We heard that from a
spoken.
hedge mage. We didn't hear that
You
from
have-
a witch.
Y'all have spoken to Judge. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we've seen firsthand his actions.
You also
Well, the
have
aftermath.
spoken to several other ogres and have known other ogres. Judge's intelligence is far superior than even some humans you know.
Yeah, that's a good point. He was probably turned a long time ago, or at least like on the verge of it.
That in itself is not normal at all.
Heck, his intelligence probably rivals Idric's.
I think what he's getting at is his intelligence may be a gift from the Chaos Powers.
Yeah, I know what he was getting at, but I decided to run with the joke.
Wait, this woman can hit a bat with a ball? Or a ball with a bat? Burn her! She's a witch!
Yes, hit a bat with the ball.
Wow,
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Like the kids on South Park that learned how to deliberately throw a game by being so good they can hit the bat with the ball.
Murgark leans over and kind of taps Ostar. Oh, I like this. We just need to have him write these stories down. He could make books, you know.
Probably will. Now
I
that we
just
taught him how to
met
read and
him.
write.
I'm just remembering how when Felix wrote the stuff about Gotrek, they had to censor a ton of it, and he was really mad about it.
Like the Skaven.
Yep.
Oh,
Any mention
yeah.
of the Skaven, all that shit was gone.
They were replaced with beastmen.
Yeah, because you can't go in the Empire without coming across beastmen, sadly.
Yep.
Yes, Skaven aren't real. Skaven aren't a thing. Yeah, tell that to the cities and end times.
Matthias just kind of strokes his mustache.
I don't have a mustache
What?
to stroke, audience. I'm sorry.
I do.
That's a lot to take in, Master Helshrath.
And I swear it all to be the truth.
I believe you. Last thing you are going to do is lie to one of us.
Quite right.
I'm happy my mustache is finally long enough to where it reaches down into my beard.
Okay, Gwen.
And I can braid it like a dwarf.
Not the
All
time.
right.
I would also never lie for a witch.
I will ask that you refrain from leaving the city at this point in time, Gwen.
We have business to attend to here anyway, so I don't think we'll be leaving for a while.
Matthias, I would recommend that you and the other witch hunters watch yourselves around Judge or any of his men if they do show up. They are not to be trusted.
This judge, he would be very easy for us to spot. So yes, I will keep my eye out for him.
Or any of his
then
associates
if-
as well.
Oh, are you going to tell him about the letter you received?
Yes. Wait, should we? It technically has nothing to do with the witch hunters, but
Well, yeah, but
it
it would
could
also
be-
show intent of what these jackasses are up to.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, it would also explain how he got the information about us.
The note from Judge.
yeah,
That
sure.
note
I'll
that he-
I'll show him just to improve our case.
Oh, the other note from Judge. Okay, yeah. I was like, the note that you got today was not from
No, that wasn't.
I was clarifying that they meant the note from Judge, not the notes from today.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Thank you.
I thought you did mean
yeah,
the note from
brain
today.
fart on my part.
Brain
He will
fart.
he will look over the note, look back at you, looks at Murgork. He's not going to stand. This was written by an ogre.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. He hands the note back to you. Keep good hold of that. That may come a time where that will be brought before the Grand Inquisitor.
He's a white ogre, by the way.
Yes, ma'am. I got that from the story. Like I said, he should be easy to spot in the city. He's going to stand out quite well. Well,
And all of his men have guns.
I have other things to deal with. I have.
We should probably bring up. Okay, the notes mention Katarina. That should we make a point that he's probably going to try to approach or harm Katarina in some way?
I mean, if we have to.
One last thing. The note mentions Katarina. I am worried for her well-being to some extent. She does have a unit of guards around her, usually at all times, but yeah, just to be safe. He may approach them as, saying that he's one of my associates, and then try to get more accusations off the ground, that kind of thing, with the backing of a high-ranking merchant.
Well, I will go speak to Sai and Katarina, and we'll figure this out.
I would like to go with you whenever you do that.
All right.
It's just me. I'm the only one that wants. Okay, you guys can come, but I don't know. I don't want this to end up with a standoff at her place. That would be fucking horrible.
Terrible.
You fucking assholes. I love you guys.
By the way, you are intelligent enough to know that that title that he just stated, she is noble.
Wait, she's a noble?
She must have been elevated while
Okay,
we were away.
you have to marry her now.
Why would I marry her?
That would be the
No, that's me, not Altrath.
that would be the first. That would be a tier 1 noble. She was not a noble when you left, and you know that.
That's why I said she's been elevated since while we were gone.
That means that she's married somebody, probably, in the few weeks that we've been gone.
With the way she had her eyes set on you, I don't think so. It's more likely that she bought her way into the nobility. It's not unheard of, but it is not common.
You bring up a good point.
How in the hell did she get ennobled?
Matthias looks at you and kind of shrugs. Unfortunately, Mum, that's not been something I've looked into. We have had other issues about the city, and a merchant becoming a noble is not
Wait,
not
what's
something
been
that
happening?
Thieves have been ramping up. More issues between the different groups.
Oh yes, my favorite part of the job.
Dark things slithering about the city. 4 days ago, there was Sorry, Lou just lost his head or his thoughts on something.
I feel that.
The
You're only allowed to show your own head.
the the pink demons. Those are
Pink
Horrors.
pink horrors. Yeah. There were
Horse? Horse!
Horrors.
Horse!
I don't want to know what a I
Get
don't want to
your
know what a
mind out
brimstone
together.
whore looks like.
there were a handful of pink horrors running about the city. We never could track it down to who brought them or who summoned them.
Or put them in a suitcase.
That is strange.
Or
In
three of them in a
Altdorf.
trench coat.
I've got theories.
They were in a crate.
There was we broke in on a group who were attempting to summon something. Unfortunately, in the ensuing fight, none of the nobles survived to give us answers.
Huh.
Who were they pledging allegiance to, do you think?
We don't know.
You found no iconography?
Nothing.
Do we still have that book?
That is unsettling.
Just another Tuesday for us.
And there
Yeah,
has
but not
been
another Tuesday in Altdorf for it to be that open.
there has been issues amongst the college, which is why I'm here. Just another reason I come to speak with you. There have been several of the acolytes, initiates, apprentices who have disappeared in the city.
We leave for a few weeks and everything falls apart.
Unfortunately, there have been things that have been going on before, so it's with everything massive that happened, many things took a back seat or hid. But if you're wishing to go speak to um, the Scion, then we should go and do it. Though I'm sure she'll be less than thrilled to be woke up at this time of morning.
Case, can I come?
Hmm.
No, you can't wake her up by having Murgork shoot his cannon.
Is that a euphemism?
No.
Don't worry, we got Murgork neutered.
Huh? What?
I've been what?
we got Murgork neutered. Like, like he's a fucking cow's cat.
If you wish, we can go and wake her now. Or this, I would rather it did, because waking up nobles at this time of night is always a joyous thing. And he reaches down and scratches a cat as it walks by him.
Lucky.
Honestly, Gwen, this is well, Master Edric, this is up to you. She is still a business associate.
Well, if she's a noble, then I don't know.
Nobles can own businesses, Master Edric.
It depends on how she became a noble, I assume. But you know.
Again, not something I have looked into. But it is late in the hour. This could be another 5 hours before sunrise.
I will say,
Gesundheit.
What would you say
Thank
that? What would you say the judge's chances are of being able to approach any nobles?
at this time of night, 0.
I mean, honestly, a stark white ogre with a band of armed and well, men armed with firearms about the nobles' quarters, you would have a better chance of
Tap dancing naked through the Witch Hunters Guild.
That's one way to put it.
He kind of looks at you, and you can tell that he is tired. The day is wearing on him. He's kind of, we'll go with that, Miss Ostara.
Matthias, you should probably get some rest.
Is there any way we can tell the guards of the noble quarter that to be on the lookout for Judge or his associates?
I will make sure this is taken care of.
All right, then we can see to this in the morning then.
Oh, pity.
All of you get sleep, and hopefully this will be taken care of as quickly as possible.
Yes.
Indubitably.
He nods, and
Thanks for being reasonable, Matthias.
Yes.
I have seen things in the short amount of time that I've known all of you, and nothing I have seen would point me towards any of these charges.
Still,
High praise
with everything
coming
that's been
from.
going on,
I understand.
being
We are
reasonable is
supposed-
still something to be appreciated.
Well said.
I still have a job to do, unfortunately, though.
Hmm.
If you need our assistance, feel free to call.
I will. All of you be well. I will see myself out. I will show you out, sir. Oh, dear God. Yes. Yes, go right ahead.
Oh, it's a skeleton! Oh, I'm sorry, that was your manservant.
It's a walking corpse.
He will shuffle down the hall and let him out.
Thought it was a
Shut-
ghoul.
You can hear him shuffling back down the hall. Master Eidric. There's a old man and a child outside who say they have important news for you. They look and smell horrible. Shall I show them in?
Astara, I think you got some friends here.
Yeah, I'll go. I go to the door.
A child.
There is an old-looking man and a kid.
Oh.
Is it an actual kid or is it Mouse again?
Give me a perception roll.
I'm just waiting for 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
There are no kobolds here, though.
Oh,
3 goblins in a trench coat.
I don't think.
Kobolds aren't
I don't
really
think
a
they
thing.
could be. I don't think they could be quiet enough to be in.
yeah, it's like, sir, I do believe your crotch is laughing.
3 nerdlings and a...
It would have to be like 10
God.
nerdlings in a trench coat.
That is Mouse. You are very sure that is Mouse.
Well, if it was 10 nurglings in a trench coat, you'd smell them a mile away.
Yeah, nurglings
Wow.
smell like that person you see in public that doesn't know how to wipe their ass.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't get their finger in there far enough.
you just had to go there, didn't you?
We had to circle around to pre-stream conversations.
Yeah, pre-stream
Okay.
conversation, I talked about thoroughly wiping your ass and like using your finger to do it. So, you
If I
know,
had the jawbone of an ass, I'd be beating you with it right now.
Reel it in. Reel
Are
it
you
in.
claiming the
All right.
foreskins?
yes. Sorry,
Yes,
that was
okay.
my bad.
All right. Yes, so sorry. You are sure that is Mouse.
Mouse.
And he's not smiling up at you. He looks kind of scared.
What's going on, Mouse?
Sorry, ma'am. Can we come in? It's a bit chilled on me old bones.
Who is that?
Just an old man. Can I please come in, ma'am? He kind of looks at you pleadingly and brings his hand out and snaps a dagger into it.
It's your old buddy. Well, not so old buddy, but
It's
How
the
about you
friend
let
from
me-
the barrel.
How about you let me in,
Yep.
Star? Let me talk.
She'll step aside. Guys, I've got so many games going. I don't know what characters.
Fair enough.
I was about to
Hey?
say, it's like, do I need to be down the hallway sitting with an arrow knocked?
He walks in and you can hear Mouse kind of grumbling. Did you have to throw me in that horse shit? Of course I did. It's a way for people to not even want to be around you. I heard that. Hey, I smelled that little bastard. Easy, Mrs. Damson.
Mouse, go bathe.
Yes, ma'am. He drops a small sack on the floor and goes running off.
I'll kick it towards.
Whew.
Hampton.
She picks it up, kind of shakes it, and there's definite clink of coin.
There's
Oh,
your
hey.
policy.
And you think I'm supposed to take this in good faith? For fuck's sake, there's probably some old woman out there who's got no money left.
That's a good point.
Yes, Mum. I would take his apology as said I would. Now, clean that thing up and get him out of the house. He stinks. She goes back to the kitchen and slams the door, which it's a swinging door, so it just kind of goes. Poof, 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 poof. Hello, Stara. How are you? And he kind of rubs his face and moves some things, and he is got that little gray mask over his eyes.
Pretty good, actually. You want some tea, scones?
Is the master of the house around?
You need Adric?
Well, I'm sure everyone would be more than interested in the things that I have to say.
Alright, come on in.
A pungent man walks in with her. Definitely not an old man. Looks very well muscled. He has shed several clothes into the hallway. And he has got a little gray mask across his eyes. He smiles and bows very deeply. Master Idric,
Yes.
you have the pleasure of speaking to the Grey Fox. Bows again.
Ray Fox. Sorry. Metal Gear reference.
There are several amongst your kind who would probably like to get a hold of me. But here I am ahead in front of you. You should be honored,
And why is that?
because I don't usually pay house visits. And most people put coin forth before I start talking to them. You, dear sir, in a, how is it said, a pickle, in a jar of them at this point in time.
I thought Jar was asleep.
It seems
No,
that there
there.
are folks around who want to bring your little house of wine crashing to the ground.
Yes, how did you know this?
He kind of smiles and tilts his head. As Miss Ostara has stated, I tend to know things. That is also where I make my money. Stealing things is so petty.
Fair enough. I shall gather everyone and we can have a discussion.
I'll go
Alright.
see about fresh tea.
It's probably like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point.
It's closer to 2-ish.
Damn.
And
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've had a long day.
something that I have never had to mention before, but those by the window do see the kind of greenish glow and almost skullish face of the other moon.
Oh, fuck me.
Might I inquire for some
What was that?
warm towel, something to clean up with before we sit and discuss? I would hate to, well, put the smell into the furniture.
Yeah, Dam's gonna put the fear of God in you if he has to air out furniture.
Very thoughtful of you. Yes, we could prepare such a thing.
I appreciate that.
Putting sheets down on the chairs before we let him sit down.
Put the plastic covers on the furniture. Damson.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
Yes, grandmother. He'll be taken off, let to clean up and come back. And when he comes back, he is wearing a kind of gray, fairly close-fitting outfit.
What, no fox costume? I'm disappointed.
Please. Well, thank you, ma'am. Here you go. Here's your tea, and here's tea for the rest of you, and some other scones.
He's wearing grandma's robe. God.
If you'd be mean to me, I'm going to get some sleep.
If you need me, don't.
Two of the girls are in the kitchen, getting stuff set for the morning meal. I'll be awake by then. Don't you be worrying.
I did not mean to hit my desk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
Is somebody going to wake that boy up? Looking over, Murgork's head is up against the wall.
Yeah, Murgork doesn't need to really hear any of this.
He's ruffling his hat, for God's sake.
So just wake him up and be like, okay, shoot, and you go boom.
Take his hat off and shake the feather out, brush it down, put it on his hat stand.
Pot roast.
What did he say?
Pot roast.
Oh.
Roast.
That was
Roast.
that was a throwback joke for Holly. She had a halfling character that did that. She's like, what halflings dream about? She's like, food.
Food, duh.
All right, well, let's get down to it, shall we? It seems that there are folks in town of the unsavory sort. And the only reason that I'm here speaking to you is because they're cutting into business. You have made an enemy of a great deal of people. Unfortunately, most of those people are, I'm sure, are dead. These folk, unfortunately, though, are not. And it seems that they're looking for payback. They themselves are scaring other folks out, like there's a small contingent of the darker cousins of yours who decided they were going to leave town because of this. They were more concerned with these folk. Um,
Ooh.
they're followers of the well, they tend to wear pink and blue.
I don't follow fashion. What's up?
They follow the changer of the ways.
Oh,
Yes, there we go. That's a good word for him. I
I'm looking at them
try.
blankly.
I try not to throw out the names of them because I don't want to draw more attention. Um, and then there is word of the demon himself who has come to town. Very large, highly intelligent beast of an ogre.
Yes, all of this is true, yes.
Damn. Things you didn't already know. Well, this contingent of hey, what did you call him? The changer of ways? Yes. Uh, his people are here in a large number, and unfortunately, they got a few of the nobles killed, setting them up for dying. And it has benefited many people in town to have, you know, 10 nobles disappear, or 10 nobles die, 10 noble houses now being rearranged.
good lord.
Yes,
Trying
power
to toss the
vacuums
whole
and all that.
town.
Katarina.
Well, it seems that I have unfortunately not brought you any news that you didn't already know. Apologies. I didn't realize you were so well knowledgeable. He smiles.
Is there anything else?
No.
Do you know
Well,
about the whereabouts of the Judge, the large one that you mentioned?
he I tend to keep away from.
I don't blame you.
Death and destruction follow that one. And I knew about that before he reached the city.
Yeah, you should have seen the corpses he left behind.
Could you stop mentioning that? Like, stop telling people they should have seen it.
I'm just trying to work through my trauma, okay?
Well,
We're not the therapists, Cedric.
he looks at Ostar and gives a slight bow. You know how to reach me if information wishes to be exchanged. Do not worry, Mr. Edric. I have no ill will against you.
I didn't assume such.
Information is quite a profitable thing, though. You, unfortunately, are quite boring when it comes to information.
Ouch.
A blessing in disguise.
And Ostara, the next time you hand money off to someone, be sure of who you're handing it to.
Ostaro, what did you do?
I paid for information.
I followed that one for a while. She is one of the few of the Dark Cousins who are still, well, they're Dark Cousins that are still in the city.
Wait, what?
She's cutting into my business.
She was in the right place at the right time.
Unfortunately.
You gave money to
To someone who gave me information.
it's okay, you didn't know.
I'm not political like you guys.
Oh,
It has less to do with politics than survival.
it really wasn't her fault. I mean, she's just kind of, the woman said stuff from the alleyway, and why is everybody looking at me like I just stabbed someone?
Because you
He
weren't
is-
there.
He was. Mouse is standing in a big
Oh,
robe
wow.
wrapped around him with a towel wrapped around his head.
I thought that was Murgort talking.
Well, if
Oh, no,
neither of
what
you
is
could
this?
tell who it was, then it's all right. But yeah, just follow Gray Fox's advice. At least get a good look at their face before.
I did.
Astara rolls her eyes.
Just be careful. She is, well, their kind are sneaky enough as it is. Their Dark Cousins are even worse.
They make
And-
Judge look very tame.
Unfortunately, the other 3 will never ever know that. He removed them from the city. You can thank him for that. At least he got rid of some of your Dark Cousin. He is a very demonic individual.
I wish you could tell that to the witch hunters.
Yeah. You know what? For you, Master Adric, I will march right to the Witch Hunters Guild and tell them that myself.
That chat on the overlay is acting funny. Oh well.
He blinked. He blinks a couple times. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to be someplace safe for the night. Appreciate the time. Welcome back to the city, Ostara.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's gonna be like Damien Darkblood from fucking Invincible, where it's just like you get a cold chill on your breath and he just shows up.
He bows very deeply.
I'll walk him out, Lou.
Don't let the ass hit your. Oh my god! Don't. I almost.
Don't
Don't let the
in
ass
door on
hit
the
your
way
door.
out.
Split ya?
Don't let the ass hit your door on the way out. That's a new one.
Tweet it. I'm redeeming it.
Damn it! You better actually spend the points, Bucko. Or
I am. I'm typing it out as we speak.
All right.
Or you
Don't
could
hit
just,
it.
or you could just hit
No!
do high. You're sitting there typing the whole thing out. I'm like, no, just do the thing to make him do it.
That's why when I Tank, don't scare me like that, you son of a bitch.
Why?
You redeemed it while just as I hit the frickin' redeem button, so I got the message saying it was out of stock. I'm like, fuck, is something wrong on his end?
Yeah.
Don't let your door hit the ass on the way out. It has been tweeted.
That was better than what he said earlier.
He did. You get to the door, and he smiles at you and gives you a wink, and then disappears out into the night.
Jackass.
Oh.
Fucking wow. That was a bad one.
Oh, that was funny.
Amara looks at all of you. I must retire. We have guards about the house, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and Hammer's out there too.
I am not familiar with this individual.
Can we get some grenades?
I mean,
Oops. I mean, sorry.
I mean, bombs can
Altdorf's
be
wife?
made, so
Altdorf's wife can probably get us some.
no,
That's
she
true.
gets you some bombs, yeah.
Yeehaw.
All right. People will. Well, I figured most people will head off to go to sleep. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a few of you who are going to be a little twitchy on the sleeping. Any of y'all going to attempt to continue to stay up and watch or
I'm
wander
going to
around the
bed.
house?
Nope. It's time for me to sleep.
I'll stay up a little bit.
Show jar to my couch.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do about this at the moment, so
Yeah, at least want to be there in case somebody throws a brick through the window.
we have guards for that.
All right.
You think you could pop an arrow off at them before they ran away?
Okay, look at my dice and try and say that. It's like
Alright,
I smell somebody.
The rest of the night goes by uneventfully. You guys, some of you are not used to. Well, none of you are used to the fact that guards walking around the outside. So there's that every now and then, probably popping awake because you hear the clink of armor. But yeah, the night goes by peacefully.
Hell yeah.
And there is a lot of food set down there in the morning.
Woohoo!
When people come down, after those who clean up before they come down, there's hot water for y'all. When people get down, Murgork is already in the dining room eating.
Shocking.
I look at him. Did you leave any for us?
Did you leave the dining room?
Murgork's Looney Tune ass probably like smelled the trail from like the scent trail of a pie and fucking floated to it.
But Miss Damson, she gets me my food, and she says there was more for the rest of you. I's awake and was here, so she feds me.
I know. I just had to tease you.
Damson
Well,
always
the
makes
food
sure to
has
treat you well,
hobo-lifting
doesn't
aroma.
she?
She-
That's so funny because she's probably wanted to strangle Murgork like every fucking
She
day.
comes walking in, and 3 young girls behind her bringing in food. She's got Murgork's axe in her hand, kind of looking it over. Brings it back over, sets it next to him. You're right. It's a fair weapon. It is. It does good. I wax a lot of good things with it. Yeah, we fought them's core the corrugated wood elves. I just choked on air.
You know, we never checked
Murgork
what the date was on
swallowed a
that.
bone.
We never checked what the date on that piece of paper was.
I believe you meant they were corrupted wood elves.
Corrugated wood elves.
Oh, is that what he was saying?
Yeah, corrugated.
Where's Broker? What have you done with Broker?
Don't you be worrying none where he is. He's not in your bed, so don't you be worrying none. Shut your pie hole and eat your food. The three girls that are bringing breakfast serving, all of them got this kind of smirk on their face and are not looking at Damson at all.
No.
Is he chained to her bed?
The three of them kind of giggle, go stark white when she looks at them, put food down, and go rushing out of the room. He's chained to my bed. Why you want to see something like that in front of young kids like that? Why don't you be putting thoughts into their heads like that? You guys, just because you have to do that to men to keep them in your bed, Missy, doesn't mean the rest of us do. So watch your P's and Q's, don't you?
What have you done with my friend?
Don't you be worrying, don't. He's fine. Don't just stand there with your mouth open, boy. Sit your ass down over there by her and eat your food. It'll be fine. Nothing on the table's gonna jump up to kill you. Just don't grab nothing off the Burgock's plate, or he might. Yes, ma'am.
If you try it, make sure to count your fingers.
I want one of us
Char
to lose
just
a finger so we can make that joke.
Char just kind of walks over and sits down, kind of looking at everything, looking at the chair. That's not going to bite you, for fuck's sake, boy. Sit your ass down and eat something, for God's sakes.
Hey, stop
What?
bullying my man.
I'd bully you all you want to. I'd bully you. I'd beat you with a pan if I have to, girl.
I'd like to see you try.
She just stops and stares at you.
I put $2 on the dwarf. Well, 2 gold on the dwarf.
Just stare back.
Now, you told me after the last time I beat Mouse with my pan, you told me not to. So I had beat nobody else with the pan, so just consider yourself lucky there, Messi.
Let me find something real quick. Attack.
They will continue. They will continue bringing food into y'all.
I've missed Damson, but even more than that, I've missed her cooking.
Oh, it's good. Oh my God, it's good. Little David, he's got to wipe his face a bit. Lamara kind of looks up from her food, looks at you. Did you understand any of what he just said?
Translation. The food's good. He likes her cooking. Little
I
David
had
has something on his brain.
something potato.
Oh, potatoes! And he reaches over, grabs a plate from the middle of the table that's got spiced potatoes on it.
Swat
Dumps
his
the butter-
hand.
Hey, see if he makes it over.
This might be when someone finally loses a finger.
No, it's mine! He starts dumping them into his plate. Sets the rest of it down. What was that?
Murgort, can I have a few of those?
Hey, Jane, the ball right there. It's on my plate. Miss Damson says if it touches me plate, it's mine. He starts shoveling the food into his mouth again.
There's a clip of One Piece, Luffy eating all that fruit really fast.
You know what? I got to do it.
Char's just looking at him.
I throw a gold piece onto his plate. Let's see you eat that.
Don't.
He'll friggin' eat it.
His value will increase.
We don't need Murgorg to have a bowel obstruction.
He reaches over, grabs the gold, and sticks it into a pouch. He keeps eating.
Oh, you're stupid.
He called my bluff.
He will buy. He will buy
Altdorf
food with
will
that.
get up and walk away.
This is Murgor.
Hi.
I'm gonna mute the audio.
Hi.
I lean over and whisper to Jar, asking if he's sorry he came.
Okay.
Kind of early to say.
What was that?
He says, kind of early to say.
I wonder if Toei will get me for playing that extremely short clip from One Piece.
Yes.
Probably.
I did it with no audio, and I was moving the thing around pretty fast. So I think I'll probably be safe.
Where did you walk off to, Altdorf?
I just gonna walk and just scout the outer perimeter of the house.
Okay. Coming out of the dining area, you can see Damson getting kisses from Broker. And he
Of course.
He stops. Master Eric. Excuse me, Master Altdorf.
And just say broker.
Good to see you back.
You as well, as you were. And he'll keep walking.
Do I hear his voice?
Yes.
Broker!
Amara will jump along with Linwith.
I just grin at them.
Sorry.
The door opens up and Broker kind of leans in. Or less.
Come here, I want you to meet Jar.
Oh, is that what I smelled?
Huh?
Harsh.
Well, he does live by his sense of smell now.
He
Still
is,
harsh.
he is different from the folk that are in here. That's I smelled somewhat different about. Remember, I still don't have my eyeballs.
Jar, this is Broker. Broker, this is Jar. You guys share an
Yeah.
occupation.
You're a smith, boy. Yes, sir. I could tell that when you when I walked about this morning. Do a lot of hammering on the old anvil, eh? And he has got this very mischievous grin on his face. Of course, sir.
Since when did Ostera become an anvil?
Is am I wrong, or do I? That's a rather Norskin accent you got there, boy. He kind of looks a little shocked. Yeah, don't you worry. No, that doesn't make you a bad person. And if these folk allowed you to come back here and into their home after all the shit that they've been through, you must be a good folk. Right, if you forgive me, I've got me breakfast to go have, and I've got work to be doing. Good for you to be back.
Now.
It's nice. Nice rifle you have there, lass. Definitely has the dwarven smell to it. He smiles, gives you a pat on the shoulder. Oh, and Meister Isaac, good to see you back. We did
Nice.
a bunch of work. Did a bunch of work on your locks and stuff. I'll give you some heftier locks.
Of course we do. We need those.
Ooh, we've got nice dwarven locks now.
So it'll
I
take
couldn't
free
get in the
kicks.
damn window last night.
We might need it for the larder if Murgor decides to start sleepwalking again.
We have a.
I assume that would have been the first lock that Danzen would have had in change.
Yeah.
It would be
have
that
to have
and
a
then the
bar
front door.
across it. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's like
Bedtime.
It's 9:37. We should bounce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I could brush my teeth and go to bed.
Yeah, because he's
Okay.
got the thing to do.
The thing. All right, and yeah, we will stop with you guys here. It's the morning time.
Experience.
We're back in Altdorf.
Things
It
are
was
somewhat okay.
it was an experience traveling across the countryside, wasn't
Saddle sore, and
it?
we were shook up like a bag of Skittles in a 5-year-old's hands.
I was
Fun way
gonna
to
say we were
describe it.
shaking up like a cocktail at the bar.
And it looks like I'm trying to cover up my hairline. And I promise
Randall,
you I'm not.
I mean
don't-
not Randall.
I don't really care
It's
where
got to be
my
more
hairline is.
disorganized.
And we have reached session 40.
Damn.
Yep.
Ding ding.
And I will go ahead and go with 80 experience.
80.
And I will see everybody next week.
E. All right. I love you guys. I already checked. There's no friends to raid.
Mm.
Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see y'all next time with more. Actually, I don't know what the hell I'm playing tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Somebody in the audience should donate SpongeBob Cosmic Shake to me, but no, I'm joking. If
Oh,
anything,
is that what they call it now? The SpongeBob
I mean-
Cosmic Shake?
You have Final Fantasy VII.
I don't want to get into that big of a commitment just yet.
I'm
He has a
teasing,
lot of
I'm teasing.
things.
Yeah, I have things. Don't worry. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.